There we go. Okay. I fixed a few things because I messed up with recording. This needed sap, so I needed to add sap in. And then changed the splitter, and I'm doing something fancy. We have stone coming in down here, and it's getting clogged here. Well, not here, probably. Maybe. Your phone's what you mean it won't let me come back? Yeah, you have to exit out of the Twitch app and then come back in. It's finicky like that for some reason. Okay, this should help. Ash. Knock, open the door. It's Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Okay. Hmm. Charlie forever in that way. I'm doing fancy things. Why for Horatio? The sub. You already forgot. It was yesterday, Charlie. Yeah, tree. Doop 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 doop. Making complicated system. Oh, there we go. Doop 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 doop. God, I'm allergic to bricks. I just don't gotta look at ass think it's money. I got money. Lead you. I know. I'm so allergic to bricks. My biggest weakness. We also want another splitter up here. Just to feed in once back here empties. Because it'll eventually empty. Ah! $1. Buy a single digit wrapped allergy pill. I don't think I even have any allergy pills at my house right now. I should buy some. Here, I'll open up a Walmart tab and start making my list. Allergy. Hopefully it's not like, you have to sign for this. Because when I had a cold, I had to get cold medicine. And it's like, you have to be there at the door for your cold medicine. Because it contains drug. Let's see. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Allergy relief. Yep, Okay, that should help dig out some of the stone that's down here. Because there's a lot of stone because of the iron. God, I had to walk so far to get to my iron production. Ah, Facebook. Thought I muted you. You look at all that stone. Now let's get through it all. And it's slowed down by stone. I know I messed with all of my pipes last time, but I think I'm gonna mess with my pipes more. You know what I mean. Got 'em. More like... I want to do a second belt of raw coal. Because that would solve a lot of issues. This one. Do this side. Now I'll split it. Alright. Doop it, doop it. Wow. So beautiful. Okay. But there is not a lot of room for a second coal belt. That's bad. Who is Allergy and why does he hassle my friends? I don't know. It sounds like he might be related to Weird Al. Low power. Gotta scooch these things around. Hmm. There's another coal patch. Over there. Like, this coal patch isn't even close to being done, but there's too many things going on around it. So, we're just gonna make another patch. I need path. There's the piss container, but it's gasoline. I've never seen gasoline glow yellow before. There, coal. There we go. You're constantly beset by piss yellow gasoline. It's a major issue, I've heard. Constant recesses of your troubled mind. Wow. You know what? Same. There's a filter down there. It's really dehydrated gasoline. Gasoline shouldn't have water in it normally. So that bad for the gasoline. Point exactly. Oh shoot. There. There we go. You started a pie run after your last stream, now you're 30 hours in. Thanks for that. You're welcome. I hope you enjoy. Okay, now I need to get Where is this fence? There it is. Okay. There. Doop, 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 doop. I hope your Pyanodon's base is a lot neater than mine. You're really enjoying that one? You just finished Pi 1 exploring the new text? Where am I? What's Pi 1? Oh, orange. You just finished Pi 1? As in, you finished all the science for it? Or you just researched Pi 1? Where's all my iron? There it is. Yoink. You're exactly where I am, where if I looks like it. I'm roughly at 40-ish hours. Some of those are very unproductive hours. Doop. Doop. Where's my coal? Okay, and then there is an ash filter at the end of this, right? Yes, I should. Yes, there is. Good. I need the ash filter. You're researching hot air right now. Okay, why are we not making more science? You're why, because I need more cellulose. God. You ever get increased initiative because of hot goth lady drowning in the bath? You know, I've never had the chance. No. I moved all my pipes, and then they're all in the way again. God. Is my coal coming in? There's my coal. There it is. Oh, that's so beautiful. One whole belt of coal. Here it comes. Wow. I'm gonna have so much power. And I'm probably gonna move power somewhere else. Because my... Okay, so a boiler produces 7.5 steam per second. A steam engine consumes 15 per second, so I need 2 boilers per engine. Here comes power. Very cool. What if it was all on really one really long belt? Like a sushi belt? I have not done sushi stuff, and I don't think I want to. Oh wow, it's been so long since all 60s have been consistently powered. Give these a chance. All 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 11 of my boilers are powered. Amazing. Okay. My power issue solved? No. Why? Don't know. Hmm. Okay. You think you need more steam? Probably. We'll work on that next. Where is all my iron? It's right. I feel like something's missing. Oh well. Pretty sure I built a second machine to produce saline water. Oh, there it is, yeah. I did. I just forgot where it is because there's no room up here. Okay. We're gonna produce steam engine Mark II. Actually, this would be like Mark III. Steam I don't have enough of? Steam I don't have enough of. Okay, so boilers. Need rocks. Give me rock. Becky, let me smash. Okay, 16. I have... No, hold on, hold on. So I have 12 engines now. So I need 24 boilers. I have 6 boilers. I need more. Where on my rock? So that's 17, 18, 19. Nope. Cancel. 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23. 4. There. You're at 60 megawatts right now, barely hanging on by the whole exploit a whole coal patch for more. I'm at... I can make 60. I don't know why I was so like that. Oh, it's my turbines. I only want 2 boilers per steam. That's 3. What year is it? It's 2025. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Hmm. Well, it should fill up. I'm gonna fill these all up with steam. I'm gonna cut off one side. Which is bad, but, you know, in the short run, I can fix that. I mean, they're still producing power. What do you mean they have 2,500? Splitter. Splitter. Splitter? I hardly know her. Jokes. Okay. Blueprint. 2. E. This is gonna use so much coal. Gonna be fine. That. Okay. Okay. So we want to connect water. Have somehow no pipes, of course. Then we want this. Did not think about that. Get out of the way. We hate trees. We love steam power. Yeah, we hate tree. Okay, these are out of steam. I can take them now. Okay. Why do I have 3 undergrounds? I don't know. Oh no. Clean air, who needs that? Let's go, team pollution. Why do I have odd undergrounds? Oh. It's not here. Not there. Oh, it is there. Oh. 8, 7. Excuse me, burning wood is clean. It makes no ash. Burning wood is clean? No way. What do you mean burning wood is clean? What are you talking about? Let's make it iron from plates using what? What do you mean? That doesn't make sense. Oh my god, that's immensely stupid. So you could use wood for literally everything, even works with treated wood? Fiber doesn't make it? Oh my god. Where does the ash come from? Charcoal briquettes don't have it either. Coal briquettes do. Activate carbon don't. Sol fuel does. Coarse coal does. Lignin doesn't. Raw fiber doesn't. Fiber doesn't. That makes me mad. Why? Why would they do that? I also have an extra underground pipe, and I don't know where it came from. Oop. I saw 23. Well, it's not here. I don't know where it is then. I don't know. Where did it come from? We're not even producing that much power. We're fine. Why? Where is all my iron? Why is it broken and stupid? Okay. Now I need to get ash out of here. Eh. I mean I'm missing underground. Fuck off. Lies. I need that water pipe there. Okay, power's gonna suffer. Don't care. Shut up. Okay. And reconnect. Okay. Need more pipes. do. I have an extra iron pipe and I don't know where it's from. Oh, why am I cursed like this? Wow, look at it go. The ash is clogged. Which is bad. Do I have room for that? Oh, it really was like needed 2 coal belts. Wow. If I just had 2 coal belts, everything would have been fine. Amazing. I didn't get rid of my ash filter on the end of that, did I? That would have been bad. That would be bad. I did not. It's still there. And it's still working. Great. Except you don't filter ash. Hmm. Fine. .64 megawatt. each. Hmm. Okay, it is emptying, so at least that's working. Hmm. Hmm. Now, where did this extra underground come from? Very confusing. Don't know where it came from. This is aromatics. Nope, that's liquid glass. This is aromatics. Are you clogged? You're not. I just have this box of plastic because I don't know what to do with it. Love it. This should mean I have a lot more steam because I fixed steam, right? Kinda. That's a no. That is a negatory on a steam. Where are you getting steam from that's 15 degrees Celsius? What a world. What is this water pipe doing? Is this different from the other water pipe? Yes. Odd. Can I have trains? Give me train. Oh, I have still search all those. Give train. I need it. What do you need? What do you mean I have to do a different science to bridges? Oh. You looked at the rail recipe? No. Don't tell me look at that. Well, at least, you know, rail signals are kind of cheapish now. Stone, treated wood, bolts, steel plates, and solder. What's the solder for? Oh, I guess to melt the rails together. What is that? Yeah, there is. Oh, I have all those except, you know, I guess end gearboxes. I don't have Nexlit or antimony. I don't have fish oil. I don't have vitriloid. What's vitriloid? Vitriloid. Antimony, duralumin, nickel, titanium, copper. Gross. Hope you overbuilt lead. I have not. Literally everything I build is underbuilt. Everything. If I can get by just doing everything in one building, I will. Which doesn't work, because that's not how this stuff works. I have one lead miner going. That is all I'm doing right now. You know, at some point I'm like, maybe I should just like scrap all of this and start over. But there's so much to do. Like, the only thing that's going for me is that I have copper and iron going by themselves. That's it. Everything else needs a fuel of some sort. Well, I can get rid of this coal patch, because I can just move the coal patch over here. Need to get science on auto? Yeah, neither of my sciences is on auto. Because I have science, first science, whatever it's called. I have automation science being built over here, but it is going in automatically. But it's still being hand-fed fuel, dirt, and ash, and stone and iron plates. Maybe it did. We don't need this recipe. We need this recipe anymore. Okay. Did this fix it? It looks like it has fixed itself, at least somewhat. It's fixed itself, wow. The hell mod update fixed itself. Hooray. Do I have an automated factory? Hold on. Do I have that? No. What am I pressing? When do I get automated? Here. Yeah, I don't have that. Why is it telling me to do that? Ah, there it is. But if I use logs? Yeah, the logs fix it because it's making ash. Okay. The hot air recipe just multiply your science by 1.5 for 3 cold per second. Whoa. Okay. Okay, hold on. Start from the top. Three, 4. Okay, next. We start with Flora, which you can only get for 1 spot. We need 10 of those. I have 3. I can make more. Okay, starting off with this. Well, they all need fuel. Okay. Then blacklist. Everything but cool, but fuel. I don't need that. Okay. So we need flora, planter boxes, and small parts. Well, I have long arms, right? Not natively, but I do have those. I do have long inserters. I don't think I was supposed to have these, but it's fine. So we need 2 inputs for both these. Fuel pickup from far away. I love having bobs in. Okay. Native flora will be on the close one. Planter boxes will be on the far one. I can just do this now. Because I have flora already on a belt. I cannot. Hold on. I need fuel. Forgot about fuel. Unless... Okay. I can just have fuel come on this belt. Do logs? Hold on. Hold on. You said wood doesn't make ash, but... Okay, we're fueling it with wood. Okay, good plan. What a good plan. Never need wood ever again. Oh, well, we always need wood. Man. Which means I need to change these all. That way I don't have to deal with... That way I don't have to deal with ash coming from this. Are you not gonna pass the fuel over? It doesn't pass the fuel over! Oh, no. Because it's not coal. That means I can put them right next to each other. Copy. Here we go. This is easy for, basic level science. I imagine it's not going to be as easy when it's not basic level science. Okay. So I did that. That's done. We don't need that. Now we need planter boxes. Why are you using this recipe? Stop it. Okay. Well, you know what? We're using wood already, so might as well keep doing that. Not uranium dust. Wood. I need 6 for planter boxes. You don't need this. Tap, tap. Will we have enough bricks for that? Probably not. Don't worry about that. Okay. Next step. 4 binder boxes. Means I need 1 more. Those. That's probably a bad idea. Okay. We got let's see. So we need 4 inputs for the next box. Hey, I made one already. Hold on. That's a beautiful thing to do. Have it like that. Enter. This is the wrong section. Hold on. This one. I don't have enough dirt. Then we have our output on this belt. Have it go around. My computer just gave me a BIOS update. I don't think I've ever had a BIOS update from my laptop before. What a world. Okay, you guys need 3 inputs. So I'll need a bunch of garbage. That's what. I got rid of my small parts, that's why it's being dumb. What even is a BIOS? It's your operating system. Basically, so if you don't have a BIOS on your computer will not start. It stands for Basic Input Output System. So Windows is an operating system, but the BIOS is not Windows. Do that. And these don't make ash, so I don't have to care about the output. Amazing. Okay, perfect. Need 2 inputs. I'm gonna put... How the hell am I gonna get dirt up here? Oh my god. Don't know. Well, first, we need... What is the next step? Stone brick, wood, iron plates. So I need 3 inputs. Well, I still haven't done small parts, but I can steal those from somewhere else. Can this get out of my inventory, please? I don't need these. We're also gonna get rid of this guy. It's sitting on some iron that I want. Oh, I'm dealing with a lot right now. Oh, that's so beautiful because this it doesn't make ash. Wow, love it. Zach, have you seen all my small parts? Somebody stole them. I have them. Sorry. Small parts over here. I'm just gonna steal. This will be better once this design is finished, and then I can just copy and paste it. Okay, they weren't being used for anything too important. Okay, I want... That's what small parts look like? I don't like that. Makes them look different. Okay, so small parts are added. These are added. I just need the next set. You require those. Put these there, then have the output here. These need iron and bricks on the same boat. Right. Sure. This is ash and dirt. What should you make for dinner? You should make mac and cheese. I know, I'm so good at making dinner. Okay, so I need... Okay, planter boxes are ready. I just need iron plates and stone brick and... 4 inputs, oh my god. Oh... A belt of ash coming through here. Of course I don't. I can get one. I have a handy dandy belt of ash right here. Oh, I guess that's a problem of doing logs. That it's slow. Okay, we have ash. That's great. Great news. This is great news. We can these. Oh, now I'm actually using ash for something. Need to actually get rid of it. Do, 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 do. Rid of my inventory of this trash. That's the item. Okay, we have ash. Now we need dirt. And dirt is, God, all the way down there. Very inconvenient. Well, come on. I have water up there, right? Can I just make another soil extractor up there? Still. When do you build the algae farm? I already have an algae farm. Well, seaweed farm. Where's all my rock? I need rock. Soil. Now I need pipes. I'm almost out of iron. Just kidding, I'm not almost out of iron. So much of it. Now, water. We have water up here. It goes to the forest side. Now, to get it also to go up there is another problem. Okay, here's our source of dirt. Okay, we're just gonna throw this extra pipe on the ground, so I don't know where it went. Eventually, I'll be, I'll be cursed by that. I don't really care right now. You make onion potato? That's not mac and cheese. There, take logs. I don't care. Actually, I do care. Logs are expensive. Okay, we'll be friends with mac and cheese, get more vitamin. But what about mac and cheese? I have this. Okay. We now have dirt. Well, that makes a lot of dirt. Now I need bricks and plates. Well, first, can't move the science up. Mac and cheese fast cooks. You do vegetable first. How much room that science gives me? A bit of it. Bricks. Here's bricks. Right here. Brick. I don't need this anymore. Go away. Now we have Brick. Isn't there a character that's named Brick? Oh, the rat from Pizza Tower's named Brick. Why I know that? Don't know. I have not played Pizza Tower. Okay. Change that. Alright, now we need iron. Is a bit of an issue. Yeah, it's a bit of an issue. Okay. Okay, it's less of an issue than I thought. Fair. Everything's hooked up. Now we just do our science. Wow, we got one science fully automated. It only took 40 hours. I mean, it's not doing great, but it working. It's lagging on wood. Imagine building IRL. No. Joyous news. Okay. Now who's stuck? You're stuck because you don't have planter box. Don't worry, you get in there. See? Oh, got taken. Oh, there it is. There's your planter box. There you go. You have an onion belt, as it is the style at the time. Wow, what a world. Do it this way. This way. Honestly, I should get like a prize for that because that took way too much time. That took 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 belts of input to make one science. Gross. Now do it for orange science? God. Oh, no. Okay, we can delete this science. What do you mean that takes 15? Why? I think this one will need to do ash because it doesn't take ash and doesn't won't mess with calculations. So here. Okay, first, glass. Glassware. Okay. 5 glassworks? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't care if you make ash. Okay, I kind of care if you make ash. Okay. Rubber stoppers. You get from that. Okay. Why is this the default? Preferences. Module priority. Nope. Default. Default fluid logistics. Nope. Default machines. Doesn't let me do that. Okay. Molten glass. I am doing sand and quartz. But this is probably the best method. Molten glass with that quartz. Hold on. Solve it. Port. New one. Glass. Okay. So to make 30 molten glass a second, your supply just exploded in 9 million pieces. Why? I'm not using diesel. I'm using aromatics right now. Probably need to fix that. Okay. So it takes... Yeah, stone. Look at that. 10 quartz. 10 quartz to make 30. Versus... You did beak stretch. New one for molten glass from raw quartz. You need 6 for 10 versus 10 for 30. Well, that's better, so get rid of this one. New one. Okay. Now, what about molten glass with sand and quartz? That takes 4, so that takes 12 per 30. But it is the best method. Okay. Okay, so we do that. We get molten glass from crushed quartz. We're not using diesel. Stop giving me that. Using aromatics, but I'm not. Cellulose. I am doing cellulose from sodium hydroxide and wood. Ah, God, it's so expensive. Everything's so expensive. Okay. Incubated petri dish. Yep. What do you mean that takes 72? Ugh. Gross. Okay. Moss. I am moss as a product. Moss 2, which is what I'm doing right now. Not do those. That actually does take coal, so I do need coal. You know what? We'll load this as if I'm using treated wood as fuel. Because none of this takes treated wood. So treated wood and diesel are my 2 fuels. You're going to be bed now. Good night. Bye-bye, bites. Bye-bye. Plastic. No, that's latex. They look the same. Crushed quartz. I get that from crushing quartz. Okay. Okay. Wood. Chop wood. Got it. Got that down. What turd is that? I don't know what turd that is. We need at 720. Hydroxide. We get that for one thing. Okay. Petri dish. Yep. Muddy sludge. Hey, we get that from soil and water. Soil, water, sand. Muddy sludge. Well, that's the source of sand. I don't really need sand. Kind of a outsource of sand. Carbon dioxide. Oh. Where is most of my carbon dioxide being made? Where is my carbon dioxide being made? Hey. God, I hate this system. I'm trapped by my own hubris of pipes. Let's see. Most of my carbon dioxide is being made by a high pressure furnace making lime. Then I could bring dire tidings of a grim future. No. Then where is this carbon dioxide going? Still going. Keep going. You take it. Okay. So right now, my source of carbon dioxide is do I have enough coke for that? What is the bad tiding, Charlie? You only have 3 more cheese sticks, so you must go to the store. I buy the big 48 count cheese stick bag. Okay. Well, that's one way of getting. I have a lot of coke right now. Okay. I did. We'll do it from getting it from coke. Latex. Steam, I know where that comes from. Quartz ore, yep, got that. They only have 24 at my store? Oh no, that means you gotta buy more milk. I'm doing this forestry. Saline, get steam from boiler. You're doing that, so I don't have to worry about ash. I do have an input of ash somewhere. There it is. But it's so long. Why? Ten trees. That did cut stuff down. Quite a lot, actually. Factory music make you so EP? Well, don't you worry, Charlie. That does fix that. Except not you. You don't get fixed. Takes. What do you mean this takes 60 boilers of steam? Oh. Saline water. What am I getting saline water from? Tar and water? That's not. I have a ton of gravel right now, so we'll do this. I should, split this up. Do these combine? I need these to combine. Perfect. Okay. Agar. Seaweed and steam. Great. Oh, we're gonna start over. Hold on. Get out of here. Starting with rubber glassware. There. We get rubber stoppers from that. Mm-hmm. You in kitchen have already finished all my knife doing? Oh, good. Okay. Now get latex. Get latex slab. Get sodium alginate. I'm not even gonna bother with some of these. Get creamy latex. Get down here. I want that. Oh no. This is complicated. Oh, while this is going, can I get more science done? Science is being made during this, so I have 24. Wow. Okay. We got those two ingredients. So we need stoppers. Got these, so we need stoppers and glass. And then we're down to stoppers. We need latex. We also need crushed glass, crushed quartz. Then we can get well, let's do this. Yep. 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 Cellulose 2, yep. That. That. All these are electric, so I don't care. Yep, get coal from burning wood. From raw coal. Okay. There. Yep. Yep. Wood. There. Yep. That. Yep. Good job. Very great. Muddy sludge from that. Carbon dioxide from this. Raw coal from that. What do you mean I still need to provide raw coal? Oh my god. Raw coal is a base ingredient. I don't care about that. Latex. Raw quartz. 813? Log. Why? Can I recalculate? Why? There, that fixed it. Nah, it broke. Uh, uh. Okay. I wanna geothermal power stronger than I thought it would be. Here I am dying. Deep count. Oh, don't tell me. Maybe my matrix solver. Here. Matrix solver will solve it. Oop. Yeah. I don't have these. What? I can just maybe. I might be dying. This is a lot of information to dig through. Okay, matrix solver does solve that issue. Okay. Next, rock holes the main ingredient. Or there. Log from this. It only takes 6 logs. Agar. Dirt. On. This is a lot harder than I think it's supposed to be. But I also need to take a little break. I think my mind is broken. Are you rocks multiplying yet? I have 2. They breeding. They doing things. I got 2 cages of rocks. Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little break. Yo, people. Try playing Baker Street. Paper Street House My Rock. And watch my electronics factory do nothing. Wow, look at it go. Because I have it set to that. Why is it not doing anything? Solder? Oh. Gotta fix that. You'll need 8 cages to support .1 science. Oh. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong, because I'm trying to do 1 science a second. And I should not be doing that. Anyway, be right back. Watch this do things. .15 if you use hot air. Oh no. I don't have hot air. Okay. So we want... Can I... Can I just do this to 1? Loop .1 a second. Hey, 1 lab. That's better. Okay, technically this is all built. I just need to get the science from one place to the other. And also get this. Why are you stuck? You need glass. That's why you're not making things. I forgot I need to do petri dishes. I forgot. Oh. There's a mod on here that I forgot. Okay, I just want base ingredients. Can I just have that? 3, I don't care. Reset. Yep. Okay. Agar. Seaweed. Okay. Moss. That's a base. You know, might as well be a base. Latex. Sodium hydroxide. Need to vent the chlorine and the hydrogen. Or I could store it, but I don't really want to. You know what? Let's see. Yeah, we'll do 0.1. For the most part, everything's fine. You need glass, and something in here needs... Need another glassware. This is frustrating. I did this to myself. Stone brick, copper, iron. Okay. Glass. I have liquid glass there. I just need to build it. Then I think the last thing that's holding this back is creamy latex because it's sap. I can get... have like creamy latex sap up there. Just need to get back down there. Is easier said than done. Great. And sap takes forever. You're held up by... You're full. You're full. Full? You're full. Great. You're stopped because you're full. You're full. Okay, so what's holding me up right now is cellulose. And also I need more glass. Okay. This is complicated, but it is fine. Doopy doopy doo. Doopy doopy doo. Pretty sure I am dying, cause this is hell. There, PG dishes are fixed. Cellulose is not. Which question as to why? I found it. I found. Can't be hell if you're dying, sweetheart. I know. But I found my underground. It only took several hours. Aha, now I have two. We're saved. Why is this up here? Do I remember why I brought? Why? Why is... Why are these up here? Because you're free, pure and free of sin. What am I doing? Oh. Why? Why do I have limestone up here? Oh, I remember why. Because the old cellulose took limestone. Can can I change that back? No. I. Oh. Okay. Last process is getting this science, which is held up by you, which is held up by cellulose, which is getting fixed on its way. It's on its way. You know what? Why did that? Get an extra underground out of that. Here comes that. You're still waiting on cellulose. You're still waiting on petri dishes. You're waiting on molten glass. Which means I need to get another. I do have a jaw crusher. Hold on. I can fix all of this. Hold on, stop. Stop. Everybody stop. Hammer time. So I have a jaw crusher. I can crush quartz. In this aromatics. Okay. We need 2 crystal mines. Your spine just exploded into more pieces? Charlie, no! What can I do with sand? Sand as an ingredient. Rich clay and sand mix. I guess I'm storing it. Pound it. I don't need the sand anymore. Good thing seeds don't hatch, or I'd be very much probably dead. Yep, don't need sand anymore. Hooray. I have gravel now. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the gravel. Okay. Make angle grinder. I don't think that would help me, Charlie. Maybe. I think there is like grinding stuff in it, but I'm not quite there yet. We're gonna go around all my gross pipes. Go around it. What can go wrong? Nothing. Nothing can go wrong by going around pipes. Ah, see, we're here. Beautiful. Wow. Science automated. Great. Love it. Oh. It's automated and it sucks, but it sure is automated. Correction, no, it's not. I haven't finished class yet. Basic tools, space engineer made out of gravel. Correct. I haven't finished class. Need to finish class. Hey, we have 2 glassworks. These make liquid glass from crushed quartz. Get this shit out of my inventory. I don't need it. Get out of here. The end. A splitter. Where's stone? There. Wow. It works. There, fixed. What do you mean you're full? Oh. Wow, we're gonna make so much glass. Go, my child. Be free. Make a shit ton of glass. It's not the aggro that's slowing me down, because of course it isn't. It's the cellulose. You're stuck on wood, because of course you are. Have more. Okay. You know what? Here. We'll save, and then we'll test it. Okay. Need that. You're waiting on cellulose, because of course you are! There's one. This is a test to see if it works. It probably doesn't. It does work. How about that? It'll go. .5 a minute. Mac and G completed. Wow. It really is waiting on Dakar, isn't it? They have cellulose production. Neat. So it is working. It's just limited by cellulose. It is limited by trees. Which is limited by moss. Because I haven't... Don't I have moss somewhere? I mean, somewhere useful. A moss belt here. This is moss? This is moss. Something stops moss from going. Why is moss not going? Carbon dioxide. It's not making it because it's out of coke. I don't know what speed to actually put. That's fine. It's a speed I can't walk at. Okay, so it is moss that's slowing down trees. It's like... Yeah, it's moss. Okay. And it's currently wood that's slowing down this. So once I fix moss, Chris Angel gets catchphrase from scanners. I don't know who Chris Angel is. Am I supposed to know who that is? Because I don't. Sorry. Is there? Magician. His catchphrase was Mind Freak. Yeah, I don't know. You're waiting on substrate. Waiting on cellulose. Which is waiting on trees. Which is waiting on moss. Waiting on carbon dioxide of all things. Which is waiting on coke. Is coming from you. Which is short on steam. He doing it with his psychic power, ergo mind freaking. Oh. Am I putting coke on the belt still? Yes. Yes, I am. Let's not do that. Does that fix it? Let the overflow out. What else is using carbon dioxide? You make it. Okay. Well, moss no longer has production issue from carbon dioxide. I just need another one so it goes faster. Wow. Okay. So go back to actual world. This is what I normally do on on off streams. Is I usually run a world super fast and try and find out what the issues are with it. Here, need Need one of those. At this point, the only thing... This still takes moss, but you know, it's gonna be a while until it's worked out. But... I have moss right here. Oh... Huh. There. The moss line? No, it is. Just rubber stoppers. Right? Ooh. You're making noises, Charlie. What the noise for? So full. There, look at all this moss. Now I'll never have to worry about moss for at least a few days. I don't know. Can't believe it's moss that's slowing me down. Out of all the things in its factory, it's moss that's slowing down its science. Time to make a central moss build with 100 moss per second. You know how many that is? This thing barely makes one a second. Like that most of my belts are completely empty. Okay, I hate that. I hate that most of my belts are completely empty. You're gonna explode if you eat any more moss. Well, stop eating all the moss, Charlie. There. There. That should solve some, if not most, of the science issues by making more cellulose. Slowly. The tree. Box. This is my recipe. I have many trees. To get 6 logs a second, I need 40. 1,200 moss farms if you don't want to cart it in stone. Isn't there a church recipe for that? No, not yet. Let's see. Don't I need fiber for something? What do I need fiber for? Raw fiber? I mean, well, that fiber is better fuel if it just makes enough of it. Selective cutting it. 4 logs makes 40 wood. Well, that's nice. Instead of 20. I think logs is what I'm eating right now. Okay, internal burner. It adds a furnace, but it takes double the ash for 6 logs. What? Why? Why is that better? Oh, it doubles the real speed. Oh, it does the electricities. So it doesn't need power. Because it makes its own. I'd rather have this, but I don't know. Are these reversible? What if I want to change them later? I want this one. Okay. They are not reversible. Okay. You can change later, but it heard is expensive. You got the cutting heads just for simplicity. Well, that's the one that makes the most sense right now. Like, I really need more wood right now to produce more science. And I could potentially change wood into, like, my main fuel source. The internal burner doesn't really help me all that much. Dry storage doesn't really help me all that much, does it? Because I'm sure there's another recipe to get fiber. Wood kaikalk. In a kaikalk plantation. Yeah, there's there's a better way to get raw fiber. No, this is the only way to get this. Maybe? No. Made in. Oh, I can't make that. Raw fiber made in a ball mill. Fiber one is good too. Well, it's almost triple the amount of fuel I can get from a solid fuel. It just doesn't make that much. I can get it from a different way. So 10 raw fibers. 10 raw fibers is 60. And it gets 5. 5 times. It's still less fuel, but it's more efficient. But I also do not want this. I mean, I could, but I need more wood right now. We're doing that. I didn't pick the other one either. Moondrop. It needs copper to be better. Out of all these, the copper dish is the best one right now, but I'm not really using my moondrops right now. I'm not making that much. Allows self-sufficient production of CO2 without external inputs. You got the CO2? It does seem helpful right now, because that's the one thing that's slowing down moss, is that I don't have enough CO2 in the system for moss. We'll see. Let's see. Is there actually a way? Change turd recipe. So no. Turd selection is permanent. There is a reselect turd research, but it's pretty far away. That one. Do. Composting. That's a lot of composting. Microfit. Turd reselect 1. Oh, that is far. For 1. You have to... That is a lot. That is very expensive. Oh my god. I haven't even done logistics, and I still need to do Science Pack 2 and Chemical Science Pack. What is GD? Gadolinium. Ew. Out of all the best ones, so far, the CO2 one sounds the best. But I don't really need it right now. I do need the wood, though. Give Snack expensive hat. I already thought I had a hat. What do you mean by expensive hat? All hats are kind of expensive. Define the hat. Pie. And zoom. Zoom. Go. Track it. We're making 2 cellulose. About 2 cellulose a minute. Where'd all this cellulose come from? Kind of theme you're going for this snack is millionaire business snack. Okay. Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. What was I looking at? I was looking at science production. It's making 0.6 a minute. But it is also consuming 0.9 a minute somehow. I want my power armor from late game Factorial. It's so fast. Okay, let's see. Do. That's not what I wanted. Left. I'm almost done with this pile of iron. Like backward tap from lids with all the tags on. Is there a mod to add Marin to the game? I don't think so. I also don't think Jogden knows who Marin is. I mean, if Jogden does know who Marin is, then good for them, because very important. We love Marin. Like we have anime girl character mod right now. Make it, I'm sure. Also, there's not a very good 3D model of Marin except from the Link's Awakening remake. But here. Look, it makes science. Oh, wow. It not make a lot, but it doing it. Okay. Let's see. Do, and 8. You don't get to watch because I'm... Or did I do a recording where I changed it? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Getting Jigu test tubes and beakers. I wish Pyanodon had Space Age. Because I really want Space Age. I want Vulcanus so badly. But Pyanodon doesn't have Space Age, and it makes me sad. Doop, 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 and little doop. There. There you go. Fancy hat. You're excited that we're bottlenecked by rubber stoppers. You're bottlenecked by rubber stoppers, or I'm bottlenecked by rubber stoppers? Dear Mr. Space Age, add Vulcanus to mods so you know friend be sad. This is an actionable threat. I'm so excited to like play Factorio with you, Charlie, because Vulcanus is literally my favorite planet. It's not what I want. Please step back. Imagine getting many stoppers within two ranches. I have a lot. Like my line's backed up completely. The one thing holding me back is cellulose. Because of trees. Make more. The hat conveys have so much money. Maybe plant more trees. Yeah. Yeah. Forestry. Make tree. Make more tree. Hoppers, what I need. Snake will build thousands of tailing ponds, but zero tree like a true Plutonaut. Is that not what the Psychonauts is for? Is the blue? And everything is in the way. Great. There's not a good spot for this, is there? I can move a few things. Hold on. Botanical nursery here. It's tree, seed, moss. I was thinking like astronaut, but pollution. I think psychonauts are technically carbon neutral. Perhaps. Then just bring you down, plug you in. Do a little thing like that. Doop and doop. There's your saplings. Move hydroxide over. Oop, break it. Use a bunch of equipment probably fall off the grid, but the power's not producing any glue. Then we're gonna move You over. And you also get moved. Hopefully this works. Ha 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 ha. Bam! That is big. Why is it so big? Okay. Moved up. Yeah. It's moved up 1. Because this needs to get water. Do not make those. Okay. Now I need to get saplings here to there. Do not. We went on an adventure to find some fissures. Now we're at 400 megawatts. I don't have fissures yet. I need to go on more adventures, but... Okay, we need ash. There's a good source right there. Oh my god. It right there. Hooray. And you need a tree. Good thing I have one. There you go, have a tree. Which means I also need to grow a tree. I don't have that kind of material for tree. Here. Yeah, 53 should be right. Fine, right? God, this base is a disaster. Now I need saplings. Make me some. I need more. Build me tree. One tree. Go. Now we have 2 tree. And 3 tree. I also need to get away the wood up here. That works. Four tree. And this will be 5, and then there's 6, 7. That's a 7 tree. Weird that nurseries don't need water, but the forests do. When my inventory upgrade? Okay. Need 3 more saplings. Then I can get rid of botanical nursery. Okay. Last tree. Not gonna be so fast. Now it takes a known amount of time. So it says it takes 40 seconds, but it's now 1000% faster, so it should be like 4 seconds. Right? Is that how that works? No. 40 seconds. Okay, so it makes 41 per 40 seconds, because now it's at crafting speed 1. Okay. I get it. We're good. I understand. Probably don't need this line of limestone anymore. Stay for... You're not doing anybody harm. But was that how I was getting my limestone there? Yeah. That's my splitter? Ew. I get it. Okay. Safe. So, trees should be fixed now. It's just saplings that's starting to hurt. So... Okay, is... It's now Petri dishes that's hurting? That's from agar. It's hurting from seaweed speed and a little bit of steam. And still partially cellulose. But less of cellulose. Where else is my cellulose going? Batteries. Are you also being fueled by cellulose? That's probably where it'll go. How about you get fueled by rock hole instead? Okay, so it is still not stoppers blocking me. It is still substrate. But we're now making 3 per minute on cellulose. Look, did I hit fast forward? No. I'm testing something. I want to see how well it's improved. We've hit 1 per minute, a sci pack, a science pack 1 though. Beautiful. I just wanted to test something, see if it actually worked. And it did. It did work. And while we're here, I can fix this issue of you being fueled by something I don't want. Get fueled by coal instead. Yeah, you're like, to be honest, I'm like lost all the time. Don't worry, Charlie. Once you finish your first Factorio playthrough, you'll still be lost. Like me. I finished 1 playthrough. This is intended to be my 2nd playthrough. Though I didn't finish a playthrough of Space Age. My friends mostly did that. I have finished a playthrough of Factorio before Space Age. Which was hell. But a lot easier than this. Way easier. Oh wow. Once those cellulose start coming in, then everything starts picking up again. Unless you can make a belt longer, I'm not really sure what to do here. Space Age was fun, but not much to do after 100 hours or so. I mean, it took us around 200 hours to get to the Shattered Planet, I think. Because that we were on our first playthrough during that time. So we were still learning quite a bit. But man, I just want Space Age because Vulcanus is my favorite. I love Vulcanus. If I could do all this stuff with Vulcanus metals, then I'd be set. I love Vulcanus. Now, Gleba can die in the hole. And so can a little bit of Aquilo, because Aquilo kind of sucks. Mostly I say that because I stranded myself on Aquilo thinking I could make a factory from scratch. That is not true. You cannot do that. Space Expanded took you like 500 hours on your first try. I mean, I also tried to do C Block, and I think I had about 80 hours on my playthrough of C Block. And then They broke C Block because Space Age came out. And I updated the Space Age, and then I couldn't go back to C Block. So I am patiently waiting for C Block to come back out. I could have made this a lot worse on myself by playing Pi Block, and I didn't want to do that. You're gonna beat Space Age in 10 minutes. You're gonna connect all planets via long belt. Yeah, you can't do that, Charlie. I mean, yes and no. There is a kind of way to do that. I think they fixed that. So the speed run to get to all the different planets in Space Age was to make a really long, thin rocket. And all the asteroids would hit the front of the rocket. But none of them would hit the back of the rocket before you got to the next planet. So you could get to the end of the game with just like several thousand pieces of rocket flooring or whatever it's called. Just make it into like a really long stick, and the front of the stick got all the asteroid damage, and eventually the asteroids would damage all the way to like the core, but not before you reach the end of the world, well, end of the universe, which is really funny. I think they patched that, which kind of makes me a little sad about that. We're learning science. Do do do. What healing pot of creosote? Okay, creosote pitch. Imagine discovering that. They discovered that during the beta testing that they did with all the streamers when the game first announced. Well, was doing testing, and I think they fixed that before the final release because they discovered that during the testing that they did with the streamers, all like the Factorio streamers that were playing the game to find all the bugs, because they had like an event for that, I think, with a Wube software. Whatever. Oh my god, look at all my condensates. What am I gonna do with those? Can I do anything with those now? I can make it. I can't do anything with it. Sounds like I need another one. Boop. Pretty low fuel value. Oh, is it a fuel? Kilojoules. It's a liquid fuel. Does it have a burn? Megawatt fuel? Oh. Kilojoule. Oh, it really bad fuel. It'll burn quick. That I could use that as currently my fuel is almost entirely aromatics right now. That would not be a bad idea. Which means I also need to hook up that to aromatics somehow. I also have 2 pipes going for aromatics and I don't know why. I want to make sure I can break 1 pipe before I actually do that. Okay, this pipe's not needed. I remember why I had these 2 different pipes is because I had one set as gasoline and one set as aromatics. And then when I ran out of gasoline, I just pumped aromatics into the rest of the system. So that's what happened there. But I still need split right here. Because you need aromatics for zinc. And then the aromatic split happens back down here for YouTube. Okay, that's almost... I think it's about 3 hours, because I started early and didn't start for a little bit. So, I mean, science is going. That's great. Good news for me. Fully automatic. First Pi Science at... We want to hit some restart. At 40-ish hours.